Don't look, we're working on Fords. This is Rob Lane's Squarebody. I don't know what year it is. It's a square headlight, a rectangular headlight truck though, so it's later than 80. 85, Rob says. So 85 Squarebody. This is going on a GSI chassis with a LT4. It's actually a GMC Sierra Classic. 1500. Lane. Yeah, I don't think it runs. Yeah, it just needs valve cover gasket.
Oh, that's all it needs.
Yeah, valve cover gasket in the car, fire right up. Fuel lines look new.
Want to transform the look of your square body pickup? Just take the cover off. Put it back on.
You want some of this? I don't know what this is, but if you want some, we're having a blowout sale. This plastic, oh, it's a suit. This, I'm guessing, was the seat cover, which is way more stylish than the seat cover that's in here. There's the top, there's the bottom. This is for when Brian, behind the camera, misbehaves. Hey, so the story with this truck is, this is Rob Lane. I think we already said that, but this was his grandfather's truck, and I don't know his grandfather's name. Sorry, Rob, but this was bought by his grandfather in 1986. So at 1 year old, wasn't in the family since day one, but since year one, it was in the family. This was his grandfather's truck. As I understand, his grandfather just used it to go golfing on the weekends. So in the bed, it's pretty straight for as old as it is. Obviously the truck has been used. I think Rob said that he drove this thing around for 31 or so years before he parked it. It's been parked in Mississippi, probably the best place for rust. We probably won't find any rust on this thing at all. But it's been parked there for the last 4 or 5 years. And I don't know a ton more backstory than that other than Rob got it. And now we're gonna do a full build on it. So I should say it's a full build minus paint and body. We'll paint under the hood, probably just the engine compartment, and then we'll probably bed line the bed. But other than that, the exterior is going to stay. The long bed's going to get converted to a short bed. We already have the chassis over there. We can show you the chassis. Let's tell you a little bit about this chassis, because well, this is video 1, right? So you haven't heard anything about this. So this is a Gsi Airbag Chassis. It's meant for a short bed, even though you can see we have a long bed, so we'll cut the long bed down and make it fit this. We're running Built Specialties wheels. The rear is a 24 by 15, so we have this 405, 25, 24 in the back. AccuAir for air management. We already have the tank mounted, so it's an endo VT tank, so valves inside the tank. When we get done, we'll have GSI make our normal plate that covers up the fittings. We'll bury all the wires, all the airlines, everything that you're used to seeing from us. Curry axle. This one has a Fab 9 axle, which is basically like a sheet metal formed rather than a stamped center section. So a little bit burlier case, bigger tires, so we went with 389 gear. Up front, 22 by 8.5 Billet Specialties. We did sway bars on this chassis, front and rear. The engine is an LT4, so supercharged LT engine. I don't remember the horsepower off the top of my head, 600 and something horsepower. 8-speed automatic transmission. I don't know, it'd be fun, I guess, right? 600 plus horsepower and 8 speeds of auto. If you're doing this swap, LT or LT4 or anything, you have to change the oil pan to the Holley oil pan. So that's already been done. We also have a Holley front drive on this, which runs 2 belts, nice big 10 rib for the supercharger and then standard 6 rib for everything else. Ultimate headers on here, which they don't do a lot of headers for the LT in a GSI chassis just because it hasn't been done a bunch. So we ran with kind of a standard setup for them for the LT, but it's going to run right into the frame stiffener portion of the chassis. So we'll actually put a jog in that. Exhaust will be fun on this one, especially with big wheels in the back too. We're pretty much going to be forced to go out under the axle. Brakes, everything that we try to do is bare 6-piston. They call it their Pro Plus kit. So it's a 6-piston billet caliper We put our logos in them, or they put our logos in them for us along with theirs. We do a 14-inch cross-drilled, slotted, vented, 2-piece rotor. So really good kit. We've had really good luck with it. I can't tell you how many of them we've bought now, but we use them on pretty much everything, and they're awesome. This one's real similar to the 65 that we just finished up in the fact that we're not painting the outside of it at all. Frank will probably do a little bit of work under the hood and that type of thing, but these tend to go really quick. So we've done a couple of these now, so I kind of get why people do the patina builds. They're quicker, they're more instant gratification. We could probably knock this thing out in under 6 months, you know, and that's saying a lot with drivetrain that we have and the type of power we're putting to the ground. But when you take the paint work out of it, it kind of speeds everything up. I don't know how much I am a big fan. I mean, I like the idea, but nothing beats paint. But it's not my truck. This thing's super sentimental to Rob, and he wants to leave it the way it is. I mean, he's even talking about saving the toothpicks that held the AC vents straight. So he pulled those out before I got here so he can put them back in. But anyway, it's gonna be a fun build. That's gonna wrap for this episode 1. And hopefully this will make you guys come back and hit the subscribe button so you see episode 2 and 3 and 4 and however many of these we do. And dash pad's still for sale too. All right, I'm gonna put this on the website. So go to the website. First person to go to the website and buy a t-shirt gets a dash cover. Shipping's on you though, this is big.